Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jorvik, and today Marvel decided to bless us with a new teaser trailer for Captain America: A Brave New World. Now, I had worked today, so I wasn't able to watch this morning. So I have been strategically trying to keep off social media to try to avoid spoilers. Although there is one thing that was spoiled to me, although it was a rumored thing for years, but to see it confirmed was a spoiler to me, but I'll talk about that after the trailer. I don't think I can state how excited I am for this movie. Sam Wilson has been one of my favorite, not only comic book characters for years, but also MCU characters. I know there's a lot of people that don't really like him and they find him really boring, which I think is a bad take. I mean, although a lot of that is up to... I have been basically waiting for this movie since 2014. Not only was that the year that Captain America: The Winter Soldier came out, which introduced us to Anthony Mackie's take on Falcon, but that same year is the year that Sam Wilson in the comics, after years of being Falcon, also became Captain America. And I actually don't have it on me, but I actually have like a statue of Sam Wilson, Captain America, that I will admit that I did get before Endgame came out back in 2019, before they even teased that he was going to be the next Captain America. Plus, I've read about half of his comic run. I'm still going out and collecting some of the volumes so I can continue to read through it. But I am really excited to see this kind of continuation of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm sorry, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. While I think that series could have worked better as a film, I'm glad that kind of stayed a series, and they didn't push for a film and then we got to this film instead. So I'm pretty excited. There is a lot I know about this film, so we'll see what they show, what they don't show, and then we will kind of talk story and characters and some of the spoiler stuff after the trailer. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, there he is, Harrison Ford.
Wilson.
Oh.
Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look. They said lose the mustache or lose the election.
Yeah.
You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position. And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
One part Esposito. Interesting.
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Is that a... Ooh, it's Isaiah Bradley. Oh. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to.
Good to see Joaquin Torres there. Oh, good. He still has that.
Shifting.
Oh, interesting.
Just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it was the White House.
You're right. I'm not.
It's right there. Oh my gosh, yes. Ooh, broke the sound barrier. Wow. Oh, yes. Okay, so we got Red Hulk. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, so a lot of things. I am actually going to keep it up because I do want to run through the trailer a couple times. I'm going to go ahead and mute it so you guys don't hear it. So it is nice to see. It's not nice to see. Actually, I'm kind of saddened by this. So obviously, if you don't know, Harrison Ford is playing Thunderbolt Ross. Previously, he was played by William Hurt, who I believe... was it last year or the year before? He passed away recently, and I think it was from cancer, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So he was, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross for, what was that? The Incredible Hulk, Civil War, Infinity War, He was an in-game Black Widow, so he had a few appearances in the MCU. And after his death, Marvel decided to recast to Harrison Ford. Now, I think Harrison Ford's a great choice, but Harrison Ford's also in his 80s. And if we're going to have this character now, if you don't know, spoiler, but Thunderbolt Ross is Red Hulk. If you don't know, it's in the comics. So to potentially have this character going forward, you know, Harrison Ford is up there as well. I mean, I don't know how long he could play this character, and then we're going to have to recast again. So, but that is interesting. I do want to go back to where we see him. Where was that? Right here. Okay, yeah, so you can definitely tell right there that that is Harrison Ford, but man, he looks crazy. Like, he looks really good. I mean, it's literally just Red Hulk. It's essentially what it is, but I'm really curious on how he becomes Red Hulk. I do know, obviously, I'll go back to it because I saw it, but Samuel Stearns, who is the leader in the comics, he's going to be, I believe, the main villain of this. If you don't know, he was Samuel Blake's character from The Incredible Hulk. He was Mr. Blue, and they teased at the end that he gets the blood in his head, you know, like more like his brain morphs, because in the comics his head is like, he's like a square head, like it's huge, and he's like the third smartest person, I think, behind Reed Richards and I believe Amadeus Cho, who is another Hulk. He's the totally awesome Hulk. So I am curious to see how he turns into Red Hulk, and I'm probably guessing that he is behind it. I do notice here that there is the cherry blossoms down here, and that was back here. Go ahead and play this again right here. You can see this is the cherry blossoms again. I'm assuming this is in DC. I think DC has like a cherry blossom road. That's probably the Potomac over there on the right hand of the screen. I've been to DC multiple times. I like it there. But oh, look at this shot. And this shot too. Ooh. I wonder what this is behind Sam. We'll talk about the suit in a minute, but I believe this could be Tiamat, the Celestial that was in the Eternals. Something that really hasn't been referenced since that movie, and it's kind of like a running gag and going on. But I am curious to wonder how Tiamat plays, because I don't know what else that could be. If you have any theories, let me know. But let's talk about this suit. Now, this suit was leaked by some like toy designs. You know, it's usually how this stuff works, and like every superhero movie, there's always toys, because toys have to be designed months in advance to do, you know, production. We have seen this design. You can see he has a helmet. It kind of looks Ant-Man-esque, but I think it's more like a flight helmet. And I think if we go, and then there he is. Okay, there he is. I was trying to get a good shot. Oh, that's such a good shot. I'm ecstatic, guys. So right here, this is Joaquin Torres. I don't remember the guy who's playing him. I'll put it here. Most recently, he was in Top Gun Maverick, and obviously he was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was kind of like Falcon's, you know, he followed him around, that kind of thing, a fanboy. But they did tease in that show that he was messing with Sam's wings, and it looks like he fixed them, and he's going to be green, so you can kind of see that green in there. And he becomes the new Falcon. So I'm just so excited for this. But let me go back. There is another shot I want to well, actually, let's go back to when Isaiah Bradley, see, there's Joaquin Torres there. So Isaiah Bradley's probably under mind control, I imagine, because if you look, he attacks and then shoots at the president. Yeah, so he's obviously being set up. Like, Isaiah Bradley wouldn't do that. There was another character that I wanted to look at. I think she was up here, right here. So I'm not. So actually, F-35, her right here. I am not 100% certain, but I believe this is the character called, I believe it's pronounced Sabri or Sabra. So this is, if you look online, people are trying to boycott this movie. Some people for different reasons. There's a section of the internet that's trying to boycott it because they don't like that Captain America's black now, which honestly, grow up. It's not that big of a deal. Second, because of this character right here. Nothing against the actress. I don't know anything about her. I just know that she's Israeli, and she's playing an Israeli superhero. Again, I don't know if this is her, but I don't think they would show her if it wasn't, because I don't recognize this person. I don't know who it would be. So I think that's her, and in the edit I will confirm if it is. But obviously, with everything going on right now, she's a super soldier. Like Saber in the comics is a super soldier, basically from Israel. Is an Israeli character, Jewish character, and she's essentially like Captain Israel, more or less. I mean, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but obviously because of everything that's been going on the last, well, it's complicated, the last several decades, but mostly the last year, really, with between Israel and Gaza, and just the terrible things that Israel is doing. So my stance. So people are talking about boycotting this movie because of that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really know enough on the topic to really. I mean, I know what side is bad and what side is good. But I don't really know a lot on that, conflict to really discuss that. But I just thought that I'd mention it in this video because it is something that could harm this movie in a way. Not saying that. See, it's complicated. I'm just trying to, be respectful of, the character and just everything that's happening in the real world. But I don't know. We'll see when the movie comes out, how that is all handled. But again, I just thought I'd mention that so you guys are aware. Moving on to the next thing I wanted to talk about is the potential first look at the leader. Now, I don't... Oh, also, can we talk about... right here. So there's the first look. So it doesn't look like he has a big head, but he does look green. Am I crazy? He looks green to me. And I know there's a close-up on his hand right there. See right here? I believe that is the leader. So it looks like he's in disguise as like maybe a soldier. He looks like he's wearing a helmet or something. Oh, no. Actually, he's taking a photo. Because this right here is a flash. I have one of those for my camera. Don't know where it is, but I know. So it looks like somehow through this camera, maybe he shoots something to Isaiah to brainwash him, or maybe I don't know. I don't know how his powers work. So it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, that's definitely the leader right there because his hand is green. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Again, here... So it looks like somebody dies. Break down this. Okay, right here. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. See, I think that's the same actress who's playing Saber. I don't know who that is. That looks like Adore Melage. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Probably not, though. I'm sure we'll find out who it is. There's another great image of Sam. And then right here, so right here, again, is that road that we were seeing the Red Hulk in. So I think something happens. Ross probably hulks out, and Sam has a fight. So this is probably Act 2, maybe the end of Act 1, I believe. And so that's what I believe this is, because here is another one where he's like, you're not Steve Rogers. First of all, it's a little racially coded, but all right. But like, oh man, this suit. And Sam, of course, just in that same area. Looks like he's gonna fight Ross. I'll go back to him in a second. And then just, that's probably, because again, there's the cherry blossom. So I bet you this right here is Red Hulk. There's a little bit of red there. So that's probably him, and they just, out of it. Yeah. Oh, and then just this shot again. Oh, look how beautiful those wings are. I really liked the shot in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the finale, where he's carrying Carly. And he's in this new suit. He comes down. And I'll put a clip of it. You know what I'm talking about. But I just, chef's kiss. Okay, so let's go back to Juan Carlos Esposito's character. So this is interesting to me, because this is recent footage that they shot like a few weeks ago. I know obviously every movie goes through reshoots, but they specifically reshot scenes and added him to the cast. I believe it was talked about that he's playing a S.H.I.E.L.D. character, and I cannot remember his name. It's George Washington something. I know that, but that's who they think he's playing. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not. There is another shot of him earlier in the trailer. So right here, so again, cherry blossoms. So this looks like it could take place in the springtime in DC. So somebody has died, because this is a military funeral. You have the guards over here. The casket is draped. I don't see if the president is there. Oh, maybe it's Isaiah. Theory, Isaiah dies in this movie, guys, and this is his funeral. He's getting a military funeral. But again, I'm just speculating, because again, we see there's the 21 gun salute, obviously typical Cap fashion, going against the government. I appreciate that. This is the shot I was talking about. So this could be the opening of the film. He's probably playing like a terrorist of some kind. Again, I don't know too much about that character, but I am curious to see how he falls into this, because he did mention that he was doing this film and that this character that he's playing is going to continue into a TV show. He didn't say which TV show, but I'm probably guessing it might be Ironheart. It could be, I think it could be Armor Wars, but I think Armor Wars is a film now. I don't know. Maybe they do a Thunderbolts TV show after the movie. Again, I have no idea, but he said his character's going to return. So I am curious to see that. But all in all, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not new rock stars or Screen Crush. I'm not gonna 100% break down this trailer, but that's just my thoughts on it. Let me know if there's something that I missed. I do want to mention that I do know that Liv Tyler, who played Betty Ross in The Incredible Hulk, is also coming back in this film. She wasn't in the trailer, not that I could see. Also, the only character that's missing, for me at least, that I would like to see in this is Sharon Carter. And I know a lot of people don't really like the reveal of her being basically evil now. I mean, she's the power broker, and after the events of Captain America and the Winter Soldier, she has basically got her job back with the CIA or in government, and it teased her that, you know, she has access to all of these, you know, all these toys, as she calls them. So I'll be really curious to see if she shows up in this, because I'd be kind of shocked if she didn't. She had a big role in that show, in the development of Sam's character and Bucky's character. I wonder if Bucky will show up in this show as well. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe if Bucky shows up in the show, or in this movie, I'm sorry. It would probably be a post-credit scene, or maybe towards the end, or maybe the beginning. I don't think he would be like a part of the team per se, but it would be interesting. It would be interesting if he did show up in this. But other than that, that's all I got. So I'm super looking for this. Comes out on Valentine's Day. That's funny. I'm super looking forward to this movie. Again, I've been waiting for Sam to be Captain America for 10 years. I mean, 2014 is, I believe, the year that he became Captain America in the comics. So I don't know. That's all I got. So if you like this video and you liked these reactions, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. But with that being said, guys, let me know what Marvel project you are excited for in the comments below. My name is Jorvik. I'll see you next time.